All right, thank you, Raquel. Families are still facing challenges brought on by the lockdowns from the pandemic, especially school-aged children.
And the impact of staying at home for 2 years has caused trauma on the mental health of some of those children and has led to negative consequences on their education.
That's right. WBKO News reporter William Battle sat down with a licensed clinical social worker from Life Skills to talk about the issues some students are facing after returning to school.
Most parents want to be the best parents that they can, and they only have the tools that they've got.
It has been almost 2 years since lockdown restrictions were lifted in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, and some students are having a difficult time returning to classes.
So now we have kids in the system with these traumas who spent 2 years doing virtual school, so they lost 2 years of social development, and now they're back in the schools and they're expected to do the same work, but they don't have the same tools anymore.
The trauma caused by the isolation of lockdowns has led to some students exhibiting more behavioral problems and causing stress on families.
It's hard when you get called all the time because your kids are getting in trouble at school and you're trying to maintain your job, but you're getting called to pick up your child who's been, hitting teachers at school. My goal is to help kind of minimize that stress on the parents and provide the support at school for their kids, but also at home for the parents as well.
The support can be found through school-based trauma-informed therapy.
Kids seek help in ways that we don't always recognize right away. They may not verbally seek help, but often they seek it with their behaviors. Our behaviors are a manifestation of an unmet need. If we say this is a connection-seeking behavior, then we can go in there and connect to them and help them to the degree that they're able to let us. So it's really about reframing what they're doing and looking at that as their cry for help when they can't ask us.
According to the Adverse Childhood Experiences study, the benefit of recognizing this trauma allows early treatment that will decrease the risk of long-lasting mental health issues.
The good news actually is working with trauma, the best and biggest predictor of successful healing from trauma is having one supportive caregiver, non-offending caregiver, just one, and that's a supportive adult of any kind. So somebody in the school could be that for a child. It doesn't outweigh what they're going through at home, but it gives them more of a resilience. So we look at risk factors and resilience factors, and we can't always decrease the risk, but we can increase the resilience factors.
As schools and families navigate these challenging times, it is important to understand trauma and work together to provide the necessary tools towards healing our children and communities. Reporting in Russellville, William Battle, WBKO News.